Tehran is due to receive the Russia-made Sukhoi Su-35 multi-role super-maneuverable fighters in the coming Iranian year, which begins March 21, according to Shahryar Haidari, deputy head of the Iranian parliament's National Security and Foreign Policy Committee. The combat characteristics of the Superflanker Su-35 provide it with capabilities to deal with air, ground and sea targets, Iranian military expert Mohammad Hassan Sengterash told Sputnik. This aircraft will be especially effective if Iran can install original weapons on it. The Superflanker Su-35 can play the role of a combat mini-AWACS, and if connected to Iran's radar network, it will acquire unique point defense capabilities. If Iran purchases technologies and kicks off joint massive production of the Su-35, it can gain a certain advantage over the fighters and warships of countries neighboring Iran. Sputnik News was not able to independently confirm Haidari's statement. Queries to the Russian and Iranian ministries of defense about the reported Su-35 deal received no response as of publication time. However, Iran has made no secret of its interest in acquiring the fighter jet. In September, Iranian Air Force Chief Hamid Vahedi told reporters that Tehran was exploring the possibility of purchasing the Su-35 from Russia. The Sukhoi Su-35, NATO Superflanker or Flankery, is a single-seat twin-engine super-maneuverable aircraft designed for intercepting and destroying all classes of aerial targets in ranged and close-air engagements. It has exceptional dogfighting capabilities and can also hit ground and sea surface targets, including troops and ground infrastructure covered by anti-aircraft weapons and located at a considerable distance from its base airfield. The Su-35 is a version of the Su-27 fighter that has been deeply modernized and incorporates the most successful engineering concepts that previously tested well on the Su-27 Su-30 family of airplanes, according to Russia's United Aircraft Corporation (UAC) website. Sengterash explained that the Superflanker fighters are classified as 4++ fighters and can complement Iranian 3rd and 4th generation fighters. The Superflanker has a Saturn 117 engine with a 4,000-hour lifespan, the military expert continued. This engine has a shorter life and higher maintenance cost than Western fighter engines, such as the Eurofighter Typhoon and the Dassault Rafale. However, the Russian engine power is greater than that of its competitors, and among Western aircraft, only the F-35 Lightning, a 5th-generation fighter, has the ability to compete with the Superflanker to some extent. Even though the cost of maintaining and operating this jet appears to be high for Iran, these costs could be reduced if there are agreements on the joint production of the Su-35 engine in the Islamic Republic, the expert added. According to Sengterash, the Su-35's thrust vectoring system and integrated flight and propulsion control systems allow the jet to carry out impressive maneuvers, which makes it highly effective, both in close combat and dogfights. Apart from the F-35 Lightning, none of the Western fighters have this ability. The Iranian military expert remarked. At the same time, The Superflanker's radars make it capable of detecting targets, with the radar cross-section (RCS) of a target of 3 meters at a distance of 400 kilometers (248.5 miles), which is truly unique, he noted. When engaged in electronic warfare, the Su-35 is able to detect an F-16 fighter at a distance of 300 kilometers (186.4 miles). And a Tomahawk missile at a distance of 70 kilometers (43.5 miles) due to its Irbis radar. The United States and Israel announced that if Iran gets access to modern Russian fighter jets, they could resort to a military scenario against the Islamic Republic. In December, White House National Security Council spokesman John Kirby lashed out at Moscow over what it called an unprecedented level of military and technical support provided by Russia to Iran. Previously, Washington and Tel Aviv policymakers have discussed potential strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities. The attack on Iran's nuclear facilities should be analyzed in two dimensions. Firstly, in terms of the power of weapons, and secondly, in terms of political will, Sengterash pointed out. According to the Iranian military expert, Tehran's adversaries will first try to undermine the Islamic Republic's government, foment a regime change and balkanize the country. Remarkably, the West is harboring the same plans with regard to Russia and China, he noted. Iran is ready to fight back in both conventional modern and hybrid warfare, Sengterash asserted to Sputnik. Instrumentalizing of Superflanker Su-35s linked to Iran's smart defense network could make it extremely difficult for Tel Aviv and Washington to attack directly.